learning about my strength and the strength of others. That's a good learning.
Kind of like a shift of mindset, a different point of view of, instead of focusing on the weaknesses, let's focus on the strengths.
Knowing my strength and identifying my top 5 strengths and working on it, as well sharing with my colleagues and my superiors, helped me a lot and the team to build so much important things that affect positively our vision, our objectives, our purpose.
As in corporate environments, they always tell you your areas of improvement and areas of development, which comes in a little bit of a negative way because you come to question yourself what are your areas of improvement. Maybe you believe in them or not, but when you hear about your strength, you get more curious. You feel good about yourself, so you want to bring the best out of it.
What this course allowed me to do was to be able to look at the options and make the right decisions for myself. I learned that through my strengths, I can sometimes overuse some of my strengths and forget a little bit about myself and my own choices.
Also recognizing that your strengths can be your weakness, and they have needs, and those needs need to be fulfilled.
Communicating, learning to communicate with others that have different strengths that I might have.
I think for me it's probably been able to understand my strengths, but probably more importantly to understand where someone's strengths sit in my blind spot.
I started seeing that those strengths are actually happening in my personal life as well, not only when I'm with my colleagues and when I'm attending meetings or projects. It's like I use them in my decision making when I'm doing family decisions, and on the other side I'm trying to involve myself into more projects where they need those set of skills where I can shine.
Now I'm living my life with purpose, I'm living my life with meaning, and I'm having a lot better relationships with people that I interact with at work and also at home.
It's around sort of having more positivity coming out of that conversation, and it's more of a progressive approach. Where naturally I'd maybe want to fight a little bit more. There becomes more of a collaborative approach to maybe solving a problem or a way of working on a project.
A happier team, a more empowered team, and people that can empower other people with their own strengths.
This isn't just a blind challenge, this is actually strengths playing with strengths. And if they're tuned in the right way, you have a very strong force.
I've become more productive, I've become happy at work, and I'm enjoying my work much more because of this, honestly. I do have more energy now at work. I know that if I'm hitting a low energy period, I know what to do to kind of get back to the high energy state.
Better impacts and more understanding, and as you said, curiosity.
It's as if I polished myself, to be honest. You know, you've been dusted and you've been living by every day, but you're not actually concentrating on you as a person, what you're capable of, and how you can manage and deal with people. So as if you got polished, and you learn so much about yourself.
My energy, my focus, my relationships, my happiness and joy for life now is so much more fulfilled.
Getting to know what is my life purpose. I actually have a life purpose now, and it's great that you guys gave me that chance and that opportunity to know what is there for me to pursue in life as well.
Again, recognizing your strengths and then beginning to see strengths in other people who matter, and realizing why they are the way they are, why they do things the way they do things. It's not because there's a conflict or there's an issue, it's because that's what they're good at. And that's where their strength is.
I knew what my strengths were, but not in this way. So it was good to have the clarity and put the words to the strengths.
I think it's going to change your life, the way you lead, the way you operate, your personal life, everything. I think there's a huge benefit to that.
It's like a relief that you know what is your purpose, you strive to achieve it. Even it's going to take you more years, it's not short-term goal, it's a long-term, but you identify it, you work accordingly.
I'm working on a lot of projects. I'm getting more face time with a lot of people. I'm being heard more, making more sense in the projects I'm in, rather than to be pushed into something that's not me, or it's not something I want to take on.
I have a spring in my step when I get out of bed in the morning now. Like, I feel like I truly am living my purpose now. And, you know, 4 months ago, I didn't know what that purpose was. And I feel really clear on what that is. And I feel that whatever interactions I have with people, it's all taking me through that journey that I have allowed myself to set and understand now.
You may be going in different directions more often. Now it kind of feels like you're both heading in the same direction, same time, you know, same pace. So.
It's only going to benefit me and the people who are working beside me.